Ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat. You are now experiencing distance nerding. We are here. It is Tuesday. We've had our tacos. If you haven't, then that's on you. I am the young Phil. He is the Shadoo, and that is the most handsome Jamez 5000.
There it is, and we're here to nerd
together.
Nailed it for the 258th time, talking about anything pop culture, news, movies, food, music, wrestling, comics, Comic-Cons, whatever you're nerding out on, we want to talk about it.
Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you are currently watching on the YouTubes, hit that subscribe button. It really does help us out if you haven't already hit subscribe. Guys, we're getting so close because we're at, 566 right now? Once we hit 600, guys, we got Funko Pops to give away. We're going to be giving away Lego. Just you guys got to get in. You got to get us to 600, and we're almost there. Listen on all of the podcast apps. If it is an app that does podcasts, we are there at Distance Nerding. Leave us a review. Remember, that also helps out.
It doesn't do podcasts. We might also be there.
Exactly. No, seriously. Leave that 5-star review, guys, because it does tell the algorithm that you guys enjoy our content and enjoy what we talk about, and it gets us out there. Of course, we're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikTok, everywhere, all the places at Distance Nerding. Gentlemen, how are we doing?
We're good. We're ready to nerd out. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you have now stumbled onto the worst kept secret on all the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in to the Distance Nerding Podcast. Yeah, hell yeah! I'm ready, guys. I'm ready to get all this done. Everything we're doing this week on deck. James has such a good thing written for this. I kind of just want to read this before I do this. So, Doomsday for Wakanda. Disney is detangling casting rumors. Netflix has more beef, and Conformity Gate continues. This week on deck, ladies and gentlemen, we got straight from Jay Jonah. Watching the Watchtower. One shots, a new segment that we're going to try out tonight, and of course, headlines. But before we get into all of that, James, tell all the good folks who brings us here, why we're here. Come on.
Today's episode is brought to you by Colossus Girl Entertainment, fan-focused Comic-Cons across the West Coast, including Beaver State Comic-Con, Meadowlark, Anna Medford, Tri-Cities Powerhouse, Silver Age Comic-Con, and of course, Gem State Comic-Con. From comics and cosplay to celebrity guests and artists, they bring the fandom together. Visit Colossus Girl ENT and plan your next Comic-Con.
That's right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into our first segment of the night. Of course, you are now watching the part of the show that we like to call the download. Let's do this. All right. Well, the first part of the download, of course, jumping in with all the Marvel news, ladies and gentlemen, it's straight from Jay Jonah. Woo. So with that going on, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first story of the night is Steve Harrington really a superhero? I mean, he kind of already was in the show, but yeah. According to a new rumor, Joe Keery is on Feige's radar, and this gets us wondering if he might play a character like Nova or Harry Osborn. If he ends up as Osborn, he could share scenes with his Stranger Things co-star Sadie Sink, who's playing a secret character in Spider-Man Brand New Day. It would make sense because a rising star like Joe Keery with a newly open schedule, because he's not doing Stranger Things anymore, would be on Marvel's radar. Spider-Man Brand New Day is swinging into theaters on July 31st, 2026. So, guys, what are your thoughts on this? I think that Joe Keery is a great pick for Marvel, just because he's got all the hype. Everybody loves Steve Harrington. I think Harry Osborn would be great for him because I would like to see him kind of like revisit that character from season 1 of Stranger Things, where he's not quite a villain, but he's not quite a good guy either. He becomes kind of like the fan favorite as the show goes on, but he was kind of the heel in the first season. And I'd love to see him kind of like revisit that and be like kind of like a heelish character with Harry Osborn, but then eventually become kind of like a better guy down the road. What do you guys think?
Shadu, what do you think of
I
Joe
haven't
Keery?
seen Stranger Things. I am not at all familiar with him, so I don't think I can speak on that.
Okay, so I agree.
James, what do you think?
I agree with what young Phil is saying. I think Joe Keery is lovable, but he can also be an asshole. And
Yeah.
I think he's perfect in that role as Harry Osborn, because part of you wants to like him, but he's gonna like backstab you or do something mean to you in the end. Like even the last season of Stranger Things, I'm like, he's gonna turn out to be a dick again. Something's gonna go back. He's gonna screw over Dustin, but then he's still lovable in the end. So
Oh, great.
Harry
Yeah.
Osborn.
He's like me. He's lovable, but also an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You could be Harry Osborn.
There you go.
Harry Osborn.
Shadu is the Harry Osborn of distance serving.
I'm not sure how I feel about this, but okay.
Eventually you become the new Goblin. It's fine.
So, again, do you know the D&D campaign we're about to play?
I know, right. Exactly. Oh my God. Yes, exactly.
As long as your new D&D character has a wavy Jerry curl, I'm in. That's good.
Yeah, you're gonna be the you're gonna be the new Goblin to James's Doctor Doom.
There you go.
Yes. All right. I'm into that. Now, of
Just
course,
like,
James does have to play Tony Stark first, but would have been.
yeah, I mean that could work. We can make that work. We'll make that a thing. All right, let's go ahead and move on here. Blade is dead at Marvel. Still, long live Blade. I'm just saying.
Long live Blade.
Long live Blade. Marvel Studios may have finally closed the coffin on its long-troubled Blade reboot, but the Daywalker isn't completely being scrapped from the MCU. A new report suggests that the standalone movie is finished for now, but Mahershala Ali could still step into the role through Midnight Suns. So Marvel is currently all in on its multiverse build towards Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, leaving little room for a darker standalone supernatural story. There's also been talk that the crowd pleasing response to Wesley Snipes showing up as Blade in Deadpool and Wolverine sparked new conversations internally, and there are vampire tacos on the table for Blade debuting in a Midnight Suns project. I am ready for this, and I mean, I think that this would be a smart transition, because if they can't figure out a story for Blade by himself, it would be smart for them to do a Midnight Suns and do Blade kind of on an ensemble piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I was thinking about this. It's kind of how Marvel's going. Like, it's hard for them to do just a movie about one character. Maybe it's a one villain, one hero type thing. They kind of have built themselves up where they need to have multiple heroes, crossover events starting to happen. Like, that's what people are looking for. So maybe having a standalone Blade isn't where they want it to be, but let's use Blade to introduce a bunch of other characters in a team, Midnight Suns, that nobody as far as like the main pop culture knows about, but maybe we'll use Blade as like the hook to get everybody in.
Right.
I like it. Yeah, I mean, we've already gotten a good portion of them, I think, depending on the lineup you're going for. Like, we have Moon Knight. We have... I don't remember the actual lineup of Midnight Suns, because it varies.
Ghost Rider, Wolverine.
Right, we don't... Well, we have a Wolverine, I guess.
I mean, because there's different lineups for the Midnight Suns.
Yeah,
the most
you can do a lot with it.
I was gonna say the most common lineup for Midnight Suns is gonna be Blade. I was gonna say Midnight. Blade.
Midnighter.
Midnighter. Actually, Midnighter's a character.
Yeah. No, I know. It's always, yeah.
Right. Blade. Moon Knight is who I was trying to think of right now. Ghost Rider, Doctor Strange. And then you have variations. You can do like Man Thing. You can do
Yeah, we could throw Jack in there.
Werewolf by Night can go in
Yeah.
there. I mean, there's
And don't forget,
again, Wolverine is a character that's been attached to Midnighters too. So
Yeah.
Don't forget
Sense.
we got a
I'll
tease.
think about the Authority, damn it.
We got a tease of Blade at the end of Eternals,
right.
with the Black Knight. So
Black Knight is another character that's been attached to them. So I mean, like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of characters that have been introduced. There's still some characters that need to be introduced. I think that this would be a good way to kind of like jump into that, and again bring back characters we've already seen and kind of like create that almost like Dark Avengers, right? Because we don't necessarily need Dark Avengers right now. You can save Dark Avengers for down the line.
I would say I'd say more like Goth Avengers, but
Kind of. These
Hot
are more
Topic. Hot Topic Avengers.
like Hot Topic Avengers.
the Hot Topic Avengers. Yeah, they would be more like the Hot Topic Defenders.
Yeah, I mean,
They're
hey,
more
you know what? Throw Wiccan on there, you've definitely got the Hot Topic Avenger.
Wiccan is definitely the dude that shops at Hot Topic.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
There was like one of the people on Agatha was working at Hot Topic. It's like, yeah,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
yeah. I don't remember her name, but yeah. Anyway,
That's like both bad and good.
yeah.
All right. Any other thoughts before we move on?
Nope.
Good.
All right. Well, let's continue on here, guys. A new Black Panther film may be emerging from the shadows. Black Panther and the next chapter in Marvel Studios' Wakandan saga might be closer than fans expect. According to a listing from the Film and Television Industry Alliance, Black Panther 3 is scheduled to begin filming in London on June 15th, 2026. Kind of a big deal, guys. So let's talk about this, right? So let's go into this first. Marvel Studios hasn't announced an official release date, and Summer Shoot strongly hints that the project is moving full speed as part of Marvel Phase 6. Thoughts
That's
on
interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I mean, I could see them pushing for this. I mean, they want to keep the Black Panther franchise going. Maybe something freed up for Ryan Coogler, because I don't think they'd push forward this hard without Ryan Coogler.
Mhm.
So
Right.
interesting.
I wonder if they're starting to prep to get ready for, okay, we already know Secret Wars is going this way. They've already filmed portions of it, because I know they said that they filmed certain
yeah.
scenes through the filming of Doomsday. So I mean, like they probably know where the story is going, and we know where people are going to be after everything. Which also tells us that Shuri is probably going to survive the end of the end
Yeah.
of this, right?
Sorry,
Yeah, so I mean, like, with that being said, that where do we go? Are we going to go back into strictly Wakanda stories, because there's so many characters that still need to be introduced for Black Panther? I was actually talking to somebody on Threads today. Specifically, they were talking about, like, the fact that Black Panther and the King of Wakanda do not need to be one and the same, right? Because people were complaining about the new teaser that came out, and that Shuri is obviously still the Black Panther, but M'Baku is the king, right? And it's like, yeah, they don't need to be the same, one and the same. And I was saying, like, I'm still waiting on Nakia to have her fall from grace and become Malice. And I want to see what they do with that. I don't want to see the same story from the comics, honestly. For Malice's fall, I want to see something a little more tragic, and something that especially with the connection that they've given Nakia to everybody, like, she has to, something bad has to happen for her to fall and become a villain. And I want to see that Malice. I also want to see Achabe, who is the Black Panther's equivalent to the Joker.
Ooh.
Who was introduced in the first movie. He's in the movie. He's the dude with the big plate in his lip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The old guy?
Yeah.
The old guy. He is Black Panther's Joker.
Huh.
I thought it was interesting
All right.
that they introduced him, and it's like, The name of the episode, Hot Topic Avengers. That's good. We're holding on to that one. But I mean,
Already wrote it down.
yeah, again, the dude with the big lip, he's an older guy. He is T'Challa's Joker.
Interesting.
He's just
Okay.
like an anarchist. It's crazy. He's nuts and he causes all kinds of problems.
Yeah. Well, obviously, this is going to come out after Doomsday and probably after Secret Wars, since Secret Wars is like what, a year and a half away from us. That's crazy.
Right.
So, if anything, I think Black Panther 3 is going to be some kind of a little bit of a standalone story. So it might pull back. It might be Shuri, M'Baku, back taking care of Wakanda and that sort of thing. And maybe there's a threat to Wakanda. So
Yeah, I mean, there's always a threat to Wakanda.
yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Well, now that they've revealed themselves, there's definitely threats. And
Right.
again,
Uh,
Shadows of Wakanda. I mean, given the name that they're giving it right now, or at least the temporary name they've given it is Shadows of Wakanda. Again, that's something where I brought up this whole idea of Nakia falling from grace. Like that would be something that Shadows of Wakanda is, because what forces Nakia to go that route. Or again, Achabe is a noble within Wakanda's borders. Again, somebody on that side, somebody with that amount of power falling from grace and causing problems within Wakanda. That's something I'm kind of hoping for, because those two characters are very major within that mythos.
Mm.
Yeah. All I'll say is this gives me a little bit more as hope that Secret Wars isn't going to be like a complete reset.
Yeah.
Because I was fearing that it was just going to be, we're literally resetting everything. Then we're going to do a new Captain America. We're going to do a new Thor. We're going to do a new, we're just going to restart it. That doesn't seem to be happening, which is good. So.
Yeah, I don't fully think they're going that route. Again, when I hear them say soft reboot, I don't think they're rebooting the characters. I think this is a way for them to reboot the storylines.
Right. It's more of a like, well, okay, now we have, kind of, we can put people in a similar position, and then
right.
Yeah. Anyway.
Right.
Cool.
Any other thoughts here? All right. Well, for now, the Wakandans will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Woo.
I know, right? I just realized I didn't take anything off the screens here. So let's continue on with the next story. Is the multiverse doomed?
Doomed.
Okay. Avengers Doomsday will reunite. I really do may need to put that on the soundboard. Avengers Doomsday will reunite the Avengers while also folding in Marvel's first family and a lineup of familiar mutants from the Fox X-Men universe. The common enemy is Doctor Doom, a multiversal threat whose ambitions clearly extend far beyond a single reality. But according to the latest rumor, Doom's plan doesn't begin with conquest. It begins with cooperation.
Oh.
So
I heard about this.
Yeah.
I heard we might not even see Doom's face, but immediately right off the bat, he's tricked the Fantastic Four. We'll talk about the latest teaser trailer in a minute, and he tricks Fantastic Four, he tricks the Wakandans, and he's just pushing through almost like a hero.
Right.
Yeah.
It seems like he's coming in. He's going to be connecting with, he's coming in with the Fantastic Four as if, he's allied with them when they come to the 616 or whichever universe they're all meeting up in. Mm-hmm. And it seems like he's kind of, he's Trojan horsing himself.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like he is just making it seem like he's a good guy. And then he is setting it up so that the Avengers and the Fantastic Four are going to be clashing with the X-Men. And then we're almost going to be getting a soft MVX, which again, everybody's been talking for a while about how much they want Avengers versus X-Men.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this would be a way to kind of either set up the storyline and create kind of like a little bit of tension there, or maybe it backfires and doesn't work exactly the way that Doom wants it to, but it kind of seems like that's where they're going with it. And I love the idea of taking Superior Iron Man which is Doctor Doom, and taking Avengers versus X-Men, mashing it together and getting those storylines.
Yeah.
I think, because there's so many rumors about Doom trying to like steal kids from multiple like universes, maybe
Like
like
Vecna?
they're like Vecna, kind of like they're the new anchor beings of their reality. I've heard that in a couple of different videos that I saw.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna trick everybody, but almost not lie, but not tell the entire truth. Like, I
Right.
think he's gonna be like, "Hey, Fantastic Four, an incursion's coming. You obviously know what that is, Reed. Okay, I do. It's gonna be, the X-Men universe. It's either us or them. You got to make a decision." So I think he's gonna be saying that, but I think in the end, it's gonna be him that's trying to cause the incursion.
He's gonna be like, I tricked you.
Exactly.
Right.
Is that going to be his voice? Is that the new Doctor Doom voice?
That would be an amazing Doctor Doom. Ha! I tricked you. Ha ha ha! I tricked you. I tricked you.
Okay. All right. I don't know where to go after that.
It's just completely. Yeah.
He literally just broke me right there.
All right. Is there anything left?
Well, we've broken James. We should move on. No, I really. It's nothing that hasn't been said already. I really don't. Yeah.
By the way, did you
I'm
guys hear about
excited for
that?
it.
Did you guys hear
yeah.
about the whole children thing?
Yeah, no, well,
No, I did not hear about
I've
it.
actually been talking about that online. Again, I was on Threads.
You were talking
earlier.
about children? Oh,
Yes.
Ew.
I was on Threads earlier today, and I was bringing up because some of the stuff on Threads has been, what is the connection between all these teasers? And I was saying that one, these teasers already they look like post-credit scenes. I don't think any of them are actually going to be in the movie. I think all of it, except for maybe the scene with the Wakandans and the Fantastic Four meeting, and possibly Cyclops' optic blast. I think those are the only two things that are going to be in these that are going to be in the movies. I think everything else here are more like post-credit scenes that they're putting out to kind of give threads. The I was gonna say the Duffers. The Russos said online that these are not teasers, these are not trailers, they're breadcrumbs, they're hints.
Mm-hmm.
And they're giving people an idea of what the plot is going to be in the movie before we get a full trailer. What that says to me, the through line on all of this is family. If you look at every single one of these teasers, there is something that has to do with family and legacy, right? And I think that is going to be the main thing. It's going to be Doom breaking up families or causing things that make people have to choose between their family and the right thing. And on top of that, again, every single one of the people that we've seen so far has something that they are unwilling to lose, right? Captain America has his child, Thor and Love, right? Obviously going into the X-Men, if you know anything about the X-Men are nothing but family. That is 90% of the ties of X-Men is that they are a family. They're a found family. And then of course, everything that's going on with the Fantastic Four, and with
Franklin.
the Wakandans. Right. Franklin is going to be one character, and Franklin is an Omega level character, but then also Toulouse. Like we didn't see him in this, but Toulouse is, T'Challa Jr. Toulouse is another character that is going to be someone that they are going to want to protect. Right. With
And
the X-Men.
We'll talk about that trailer more in a minute, but while you said that,
Mhm.
one of the lines that Shuri says in the teaser trailer is that she says she lost everybody.
Right.
And she's lost her brother, her father, her mother. Did she also lose her nephew?
Right.
We shall see.
Right. So that was one thing about that. The other thing is that kind of gave what made me earlier today. It made me think of Malice, because it's like at this point she says, "I've lost everybody." Well, you still have Nakia.
Good point.
So if Nakia has
Doom.
fallen from grace, well, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. If Nakia has fallen and she's become Malice and she's we're accelerating that thought that I had earlier in the conversation earlier, right? And Nakia has become Malice. Well, she's lost everyone,
Mhm.
you know. And if Doom has taken Toulouse, then she really has lost everybody, right? And then I was saying from the X-Men connection on this, friend of the show, Thomas was saying that he thinks that Jean Grey is going to be the big piece for the X-Men. I think it's going to be Rachel.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Rachel Summers she inherits the Phoenix Force from her mom.
Yeah.
Right. So
agree.
again, an Omega level mutant, right? That Doom can take, and it seems like he's taking all of these future powerful kids, and he's trying to do something with them.
So the whole children of the multiverse theory is that Doom is looking to get all these kids from the different universes, and they all are connected somehow. Either like they're not supposed to be alive, like Steve Rogers' kid is, of two different universes. Steve's is from one timeline, and then that Peggy is from technically a different timeline now. Right. So, like, wait a second, that kid's not supposed to exist. Love was brought back to life,
right,
by, I think it was Eternity or something like that,
right,
at the end of the movie. So it's like all in. Franklin's got all this cosmic power, so it's all this, like, he's gathering some crazy powerful kids, and we just don't know what's going to happen. And that is 5 seasons of Stranger Things for you. You're welcome.
There you go. We just explained Vecna's entire fucking backstory here. So, all right.
So basically we've covered the story below this now. Do we want to just kind of finish it up with the other stuff that happened in the trailer here?
Yeah. So I mean, just kind of like we'll bring up the remainder of the trailer here. So, with that being said, Wakanda versus Yancey Street. I love that scene too. It's so good. Marvel has officially dropped the 4th trailer, or teaser more so than anything, for Avengers Doomsday. And this one brings Wakanda into the spotlight. The Wakanda Focus preview confirming Black Panther's return and the Fantastic Four are officially interacting with characters from the main MCU timeline for the first time following their solo film. So, I mean, again, there's a couple of different big things that happen in this whole thing. We do get confirmation that Namor and Namorita are going to be in this. There's a couple of different things that I noticed on. Oh, go ahead, James.
Real quick, we didn't talk about it last week because it was a leak. This week, Marvel has released it on YouTube, so it's official. It's out there, so we don't want to spoil too much, but it's been out there for a few days now.
Yeah, the trailer is out there for you guys to watch. Again, they show that Namor and Namorita are coming back. The things that I noticed, Namorita's face is actually colored with blue.
Phil, hi, Phil. Namora, not Namorita.
Sorry, Namora.
He's putting his
Namorita's formal.
He's putting Latin flair on it. That's all it is.
Yeah. Sorry, I apologize, Namora.
Lo siento.
But the thing is, like, they show her, with pure Talaconians, they tend to be, blue when they're on the surface because of oxygen, and her face is like flush with color, even though like her neck is still blue, but her face has color, and that's something to notice. It's showing evolution. Also, Namor's outfit is starting to look more like the one from the comics, like the all black outfit that he has in the comics.
The collar.
The collar. So like that was pretty cool. Again, I love this whole introduction where M'Baku comes up and goes, "I am King M'Baku of Wakanda." And fucking thing goes. The whole thing is, what he say? He goes, from.
Hi, I'm Ben. I'm from Yancey.
Yeah, he goes, "I'm Ben from Yancey Street in between 3rd and whatever." And it's just like the way that he says it. It's just like, "Oh, I'm meeting the king. Hi."
Yeah.
Right.
So I just thought the way that they kind of like played this off was really cool. And then of course the very end of it is showing Shuri kind of like getting battle ready. So I mean, like, they ended on that. So
Yeah.
again, this kind of excites me even more. Some of the hints that are in this are kind of showing that we're gonna get more going on. Any thoughts that you guys have that we haven't even covered?
Well, again, we kind of show Shiri is she's very down. She's lost everybody.
Yeah.
She's, given up the kingdom, and she's really embracing being the Black Panther now. So, but I also thought was interesting that her and M'Baku have new outfits,
Yes.
and they had like streaks of blue. So maybe they're using Namor's vibranium or something like that. I don't know. It just looks different
Well, at
than
the
what
end
we
of
traditionally see.
right at the end of Wakanda Forever, there's a shaky alliance that gets put together between Shuri and Namor. So I mean, like, it's one of those things where there's like, we're not going to fight, but we're also not friends. So maybe there is a little bit of trade that's going on. Maybe there's a little bit of a difference in technology between Talokan and Wakanda. And again, it'll be interesting to see what goes on with that.
Yeah. I like this trailer. This is between this and the X-Men one, I'm all in. I'm all in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely. So yeah. All right.
All right. Well, that is the last thing we have for Straight from Jay Jonah. So I'm gonna pass this over to Shadu. Shadu, it's time
All right.
for Watching the Watchtower.
Indeed, it is. Oh. I love that so much. All right, so in Young Phil Called It news, a series of social media posts from Sebastian Stan's longtime stylist has fans convinced that he is playing Harvey Dent in The Batman Part 2. Michael Fisher shared a new style graphic on Instagram that listed the reported cast for The Batman Part 2. One slide in particular stood out, reading plainly, Sebastian Stan as Harvey Dent. So what do we think?
So I can't take all the credit for this, mainly because
No, I have heard other people say this, but yes,
no. I mean, this purely was when I made the prediction. It purely was off the top of my head. I didn't think of anybody else. I just thought he would probably make a good Harvey Dent. But I went back and listened to the episode this week, and I was like, oh no, wait, Shadu also called this, so we both called this out because I said. I said I think he would be a Harvey Dent, and then you were like, you know what? I was also thinking that, and so it's like I'm going to give you partial credit on that one because you also were thinking that.
Thank you. I guess
just so we're all clear, Harvey Dent was also on my list.
Yeah.
So
Harvey Dent was definitely on your list.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Right, well, yep. So,
but yeah, I kind of this is just like to tell people to go and listen to last week's episode again. I made a lot of points on why I think Sebastian Stan will make a good Harvey Dent, and obviously they also thought the same thing over at DC. So I'm excited to see what he brings to the character. I think that he's a good enough actor and he has the look. I think that he would pull off a really good Harvey Dent. I'm interested in seeing what they do with this, with the makeup and the way they do his face.
Yeah, I mean, the Michael Fisher did post like edited images afterward with him as Two-Face, so we're that seems to be happening, or maybe he's just speculating or whatever. But again, he's the stylist, so it seems like he'd know, if they were doing Two-Face makeup.
I think he's his personal stylist, though. So I mean, like that.
Oh, okay. So he's not like the stylist for the. I thought he was stylist for Batman Part 2. But
yeah. Well, I was looking it up. So Michael Fisher is Sebastian Stan's stylist, but he also styles other celebrities too. So I was like, is he legit? Because he's got pictures of Sebastian Stan, and then like who did we just talk about? Joe Keery, Joseph Quinn. He's doing all
just in a folder on his computer.
Just all the big name Hollywood celebrities. He's doing pictures for. So I'm like, oh, okay. This actually looks more legit than anything else. So now all of a sudden he's a source of internet
information. Yeah. No, I mean I could believe this. And Warner Brothers does have yet to confirm this, so we'll see. This is still technically a rumor. But yeah, I don't see any reason why not. think it'd be a good Harvey Dent. I think it'd be interesting.
Yeah, and again, this kind of falls down that line of Long Halloween. You know, I've been
Right,
pushing that for
exactly.
this entire series. The first movie was very much down that through line. Adding in Harvey Dent, there is a massive storyline with Harvey Dent and within this. And
And
again,
with his wife too, isn't it?
yes, and we already know Gilda's going to be in this. We already know Scarlett
do.
Johansson is playing Gilda Dent. So I mean,
Exactly, and
Yeah.
so
so it would make
even more
sense.
credence to
Right, that we would be getting a Harvey Dent, and Sebastian Stan is a guy that would perfectly play the character. Um, Again, my hope is at some point, because Calendar Man is the big bad in the entire thing, is that we get Calendar Man in it eventually.
yeah, me too. That'd be great. And played by Sean Gunn.
He's already played him though, so I mean,
I know. I'm saying let's do it again. I just think it'd be funny.
that connects the
yeah.
entire universe. Is
So
you have Sean Gunn's
He is
Calendar
the
Man.
anchor being. Sean Gunn is the anchor being of.
Have you guys heard all the rumors about how Bucky is the anchor being of 616?
That would be funny.
No, so yeah, the rumors that Bucky, I'm not going to go too far into it, but it's because if you trace everything back, every major event within the 616, Bucky's been a part of. And to an extent, some stuff would have never happened were Bucky not there. So Bucky's the one that kills Iron Man's parents. Had he not killed his parents, he wouldn't have become Iron Man, because his parents would have still been alive. He wouldn't have had all that trauma. He would just be like a rich alcoholic.
You know what? Maybe if his parents didn't die, he becomes Dr. Doom.
True. The other big thing was Captain America never becomes Captain America. He would still be the guy on stage performing, because the only reason that Steve goes out and defies orders and, like, you know, says I don't, you know, fuck your orders, was because when he heard that Bucky got captured, he was like, I'm going to go save my friend, whether you like it or not.
That's a good point. Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
I'll give that one to you.
I don't think that was planned out at all.
No.
But
but like
But it adds up.
every major event, like every major event within Marvel, even going to like Endgame and everything like that, right? The White Wolf played a big part in all of that. So I mean, like, if you go to every major thing, the theory right now, the running theory, is that Sebastian Stan's Winter Soldier, or Bucky in general, James Barnes, is the anchor being of 616.
That'd be really funny.
I know, right?
Interesting.
That would be really funny. Yeah,
But
all right.
that's Marvel.
So
Let's
anyways,
talk
so
DC.
Is that everybody? Is everybody good with?
Yeah.
All right. So Batman Part 2 hits theaters on October the 1st of 2027. So we have our next story here. As wise as Athena, as beautiful as Aphrodite, and as competent as James Gunn. James Gunn is reportedly lining up a big DCU moment that fans have been waiting for. New information suggests that Wonder Woman could make her long-anticipated return in Man of Tomorrow, the upcoming sequel to Superman. So what do we think, Keery?
I'm into it. I think they're going to build her up slowly
or anything yet.
Yeah,
This is a rumor at this point.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
I can see them trying to build her up slowly, like add a little bit of mystery to who this DCU Wonder Woman is, and before like jumping into her story. But yeah, I could see them.
yeah, I mean, we
slow
are getting
dripping
that that Amazon show, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh, Paradise Lost. Not Paradise Lost.
Yeah, Paradise Lost. I would love it if they did that whole, because that's supposed to be more in the past. I would love it if it's like they do that limited run or whatever, and at the very end they reveal Wonder Woman. Like it's all kind of building up to her. And so we don't know who that is until the final. I don't know if they could keep that under wraps, but I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, I like it would make sense for them to introduce her just to kind of like do the world building and in the larger world, introduce who Wonder Woman is. I don't think she's going to be doing much in the story.
No, just to acknowledge, hey, there's a Wonder Woman out there.
Well, okay, no, I take that back because if you really think about it, if it's a Brainiac story and Brainiac's coming and there's a world-ending event such as Brainiac coming to destroy the world, this would be something that would make Wonder Woman come back out of the weeds. And again, this is a lived-in world, so I'm going to assume that Superman, Batman, they all know Wonder Woman already. They just haven't teamed up and built the Justice League yet.
Right.
So this would be like a reason for this has to be a big thing if you're leaving Paradise. If you're
Oh
leaving
no.
Obscurity.
So Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman and Lex Luthor are all going to be in the same movie once again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least they're not calling it Batman versus Superman this time.
I don't think Batman's going to be in this one. I think
No,
they're going to focus more on Superman and Lex Luthor teaming up.
But I mean, seeing as Superman itself had a shit ton of characters in it, I would not be surprised if we did pepper in some other people in the Man of Tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I could see Diana coming in. So
that would make your mom happy.
I would. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, we don't know who that is. Who. The reports are saying that, he's looking for up and coming actresses, tall, 20, have fighting skills, standard stuff, that kind of thing. So, I think
it could be any character, but I mean,
which could be anyone. So, like, it's not even saying, oh, they have to have black hair. It's like there's nothing there. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I would like to see who they pick. I am not nearly as invested in Wonder Woman as my mother is, so I can't really speak that much on this. But yeah, so DCU's Man of Tomorrow is scheduled for release tomorrow. No, it's scheduled for release on July 9th of 2027.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our Marvel and DC block. We've gotten all the Marvel and the DC news out of there. So before we jump into the next segment, ladies and gentlemen, this show is brought to you by the good folks over at Tubby.
Burr, 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 burr.
Burr, 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 burr. Dubby is a brand of energy drinks created to help focus concentration reaction time with no jitters or crash. Dubby contains no maltodextrin, no sugars, no fillers, no artificial colors or dyes. Find out more about Dubby at www.dubby.gg. Use the code NERDING10 and get 10% off your order. All right. Well, let's jump into this next part here, guys. It's time to get into all the news around the world. I just realized I never made a graphic for this part, so it's just going with the headlines graphic.
Yeah, all good. It's gonna be quick. We're just doing some one shots, almost like some headlines, and go from there, just to get it out there. So, the fifth Jackass movie is about to kick theaters in the balls. Johnny Knoxville announced there's a new Jackass movie coming June 26th. That quick? Wow, they must have been filming.
Yeah.
So let's see. The next one, HBO is digging deeper into The Pit. The first season landed an impressive 13 Emmy nominations, took home 5 wins. The second season just dropped, and HBO Max has officially renewed The Pit for a third season. I haven't watched it yet. Young Phil, I know you're watching it.
I haven't started season 2 yet. Season 1 was great. I started Pluribus. So I'm like watching that, and then once I'm done with that, I'll probably go into Pit season 2.
Jump back into it.
Yeah.
There you go. So Pit's coming back for season 3. All right, keeping it going. Mo Magic, Mo Problems. According to Deadline, HBO may be casting rumors with Tilda Swinton to play Voldemort. I know we talked about this a couple weeks ago about maybe they were going to gender swap Voldemort. It looks like it may be happening. The legendary actor, best known to genre fans for playing the Ancient One in the MCU. I don't know.
Right.
Real quick about this.
You know what? I could see it.
I have 2 quick comments on this. One,
go for it.
Tilda Swinton tends to play non-binary characters, so even though she identifies as a she does play male characters and things like that. I've seen her do that. 2, I can't help but feel like HBO is trolling
I was about to say,
Yeah,
please let this be a slight to J.K. Rowling.
yeah. I can't help but feel like this is the second time that
Ugh.
they're doing that to J.K. Rowling because they did that in the game.
Beautiful.
And they put a trans main character in the game, and it pissed off a lot of the
Beautiful.
her fans and all that. So again,
Good.
I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah,
Love it.
Yeah,
No, we need more of that.
I know. I like it. I like that casting. I think it's good. Real quick, JR in the chat mentioned Monarch season 2 trailer dropped. I did see that today. I don't know if you guys have watched the trailer yet, but we get some Kong in the trailer.
I saw that it dropped. I haven't seen the trailer yet though.
Well, I just spoiled it for you. Sorry about that, but I'm gonna.
I knew
keep it
Kong
going.
was in it though. So I knew Kong was in it. Though.
See, there you go.
Rutabaga.
Okay. Netflix likes what it sees. Black Mirror has officially been renewed for season 8 with creator Charlie Brooker already deep into the early stages of shaping the next batch of unsettling stories. Man, that is going. All right. More Netflix news.
You know what? I mean, I feel like we're living in Black Mirror right now, so I don't know how scary it is, but you know.
Oh, you're not watching Netflix. You're watching the news. Sorry about that.
Right. Yeah. No, that's very, yeah.
Speaking of new season, a new season of Beef is officially on the menu. Season 2 shifts gears. The story centers on a young couple played by Charles Melton and Kaylee Spaney, who work at an exclusive country club and witness a disturbing altercation between their boss and his wife, portrayed by Oscar Isaac and Carey Mulligan. Oscar Isaac. Okay. So Netflix released the date, and it's locked in for April 16th. 2026. All right. New year, new Witcher, final season.
Oh.
Netflix revealed The Witcher season 5 will arrive in 2026, and it will serve as the final chapter of the series. Imagine this. I do have a Geralt of Opsis, Liam No Henry synopsis.
No, you didn't. We haven't done this in forever. Where's the button? Hold on, I have to find the button. I can't do this if I
Rutabaga.
No, I found it. I found the button. I found the button. I have to do this. I'm sorry. This bit is my bit, and I'm never gonna. Geralt of Opsis, Liam is no Henry synopsis. God, I haven't done that in so long. I missed it. Go.
The time of the end is nigh. Dark forces are aligning all across the continent with villainous designs on Ciri. Even if Geralt and Yennefer can save their daughter and fulfill their last wish of reuniting as a family, they'll have to face obstacles and enemies, the likes of which they've never faced before. Since Geralt has a new face.
Yeah, I know. It's an
awkward.
entirely different person. I'm not a person.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, the new challenges are Geralt has suddenly come from another universe.
Exactly.
And for some reason he's Superman now.
Right, and yeah, and also needs to kill other immortals to stay immortal. So.
Right. And he's gonna be a space marine when he's done with that. So
yes, exactly.
all right, let's continue.
All right, keep it going. Sinking our teeth into some Buffy news. Sarah Michelle Gellar has some updates on the new Buffy series. It's not a sequel. It's not a reboot. It's a continuation.
Sounds like a sequel to me, but okay.
Exactly. Sarah Michelle Gellar said the series will answer the questions of where Buffy is now in this world and what is this world that Buffy lives in with her and without her. Okay. Sounds like
reboot and a sequel. I mean,
it doesn't. Yeah.
But it's not either. But it's both.
It's a continuation, which doesn't help. It doesn't make any.
It's a continuation.
Move
That's
on.
what a reboot
Move on.
Is, dude.
Move on.
That's very tangled. Speaking of, Disney is letting down its hair with some casting news. Walt Disney Pictures has locked in its leads for the live-action adaptation of Tangled, casting Tegan Croft and Milo Manheim in the iconic roles of Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. Honestly, I really love this casting. Milo Manheim became a fan favorite through Disney Channel's Zombie series and Paramount. I forgot what was that show on Paramount? I forgot. Anyway, but he's in zombies. There's like 3 or 4 zombie movies. He's really good. He can sing, he can dance. He's great. Tegan Croft, young Phil, best known for playing Raven in DC Titans.
She was good.
Oh.
She was a really good Raven.
And she is
Really
a
good.
dead ringer. It really is. Yeah, these are both great castings.
Yeah.
You know, Milo Manheim loved him. Loved Milo Manheim and his steamroller.
He's amazing during Christmas time.
Yeah, no, he's great.
I'm so confused right now.
Look it up.
No, I think those are both really great castings for the new Tangled. Both young, both up and coming. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, this last story is where I'm really excited
Looks
about.
like this guy could rock just a soul patch.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. All right. Speaking of getting tangled with casting rumors, we've heard rumors of Scarlett Johansson playing Mother Gothel in the live action Tangled, but now Disney is working some magic and eyeing actress Catherine Hahn.
Yeah.
And she's in talks for the villainous role of Mother Gothel.
Didn't one of us say this at some point?
I think we did. I think one of us did say this.
It seems obvious.
This is perfect casting. Again, Catherine Hahn can be really hot. Like she can be.
No. I mean, yeah. I don't know if I've explained this. The problem is that I identify Agatha with my mother, and so I cannot see any of that.
So many really, really, really bad jokes.
I'm aware, okay.
That I'm not gonna do right now.
Part of the reason that
Right. You already know me, dude. I like making you feel uncomfortable, but that.
I know. I
make
know.
me
I
feel
probably uncomfortable. That. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That would make me feel uncomfortable if I made those jokes. Anyways, Catherine Hahn can be hot. Again, we had a whole episode named Hot Gothel, right? the whole idea about us talking about how hot Mother Gothel
just had
is.
a name idea.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, that's I think, and she's got the acting chops for it. She is a really good actress. So I think that would be great. Let's continue.
I agree completely. Good.
I honestly like that casting of Catherine Hahn better than Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah,
definitely.
I absolutely agree with that. I think that her as Mother Gothel is so much better than Scarlett Johansson.
Totally.
Very much.
All right, that's all I had for the one shots. Let's get into some news.
Before we get into the news, though, we've got one last shout out we got to do here.
We do.
So, are we ready for this?
And so, Disconcerting is part of the Geek Freaks Network. If you're discovering your latest binge, building Lego, debating casting choices, or still not over that plot twist, Stranger Things, the Geek Freaks Network has got you covered. Your fandom, your community, your people. Check out the Geek Freaks Network at gfpods.com. Once again, that is gfpods.com.
Love it. Love it. All right, Jamez, bring us in with the headline, sir.
Let's have Shadu do this one.
That's yeah. So, all right. So the queen of the box office is here. Zoe Saldana has officially reached a milestone that puts her in a league of her own. Thanks to the continued global dominance of Avatar: Fire and Ash, the actor now holds the title of the highest grossing actor of all time. Didn't know that was a thing, but all right. Zoe Saldana has surpassed Scarlett Johansson and sits comfortably ahead of Samuel L. Jackson, Robert Downey Jr., and Chris Pratt. Collectively, her films have pulled in more than $15.4 billion worldwide. She's played Gamora in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Neytiri in the Avatar saga, and Uhura in modern Star Trek. Don't forget about Pirates of the Caribbean, along with a trio of Star Trek reboot films. She also picked up an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress last year for her performance in Emilia Perez. So, movie box office is all about money, and Zoe Saldana is writing the checks. So
I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen as soon as James Cameron said, "I'm all in on Avatar." Like he's going to do 17 of these movies, and she's in every single one.
Yeah.
No, she's a great actress, though. Not
yeah. No, I mean,
away.
She really is.
She's wonderful, but like it's. Yeah.
I don't think there's anything Zoe Saldana's been in that I have not thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't like what we talked about. Marvel, Avatar, Star Trek. Those are great roles. That's not even my favorite Zoe role. Like my favorite one is her in Lioness.
I was gonna
It's
say Lioness. Yeah.
dude, it's on Paramount. It's a Taylor Sheridan show,
Ooh,
but she
okay.
is super good in that. She's super serious, and it gets super dramatic in different ways, like action and drama. She's balancing like uh being part of an ops. What do you call it? It's not black ops, right?
No. Kind of. It's a black book team. Like basically,
There
it's
you go.
off. It's an off the books kind of thing.
But then she's balancing life at home. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's
Yeah,
so good. I don't know
Lioness.
if
You know what I always think of too, because like I can't look at Lioness without thinking of The Losers, which is
Mhm.
also a Chris Evans movie and everything like that. But like her character in The Losers was really good. So I mean, like she's been all over the place, and she ranges from serious dramatic to comedy to action star. She is all over the gamut, and again, she's absolutely hot. So I mean, like she's
I
not
mean, yeah.
not only is she hot generally, but she's also a hot actress, and I don't mean that by her looks, if you know what I mean. So
I do. Yep. I think everyone knows what you mean, Phil. All
yeah,
right. So,
I don't know.
well,
Can you explain it? I'm just kidding.
yeah, I mean she's in every
well,
fucking thing, and she's good in everything that she's in. So
speaking of money, the long rumored Netflix acquisition suddenly looks a lot less certain. Paramount has officially filed a lawsuit against Warner Brothers Discovery, pushing back against the Netflix deal and demands more transparency on how that agreement is being valued. According to Deadline, Paramount's lawsuit is aimed at forcing Warner Bros. Discovery to provide what it calls basic information tied to the Netflix agreement. Paramount Skydance also plans to go directly after Warner Bros. Discovery's board. Paramount intends to nominate directors for election at the Warner Bros. Discovery 2026 annual meeting to solicit against the approval of the Netflix transaction. Good gods. If successful, that could reshape the board with members more aligned to Paramount's offer rather than Netflix's. Netflix may still land the deal, but Paramount is making sure that it will not be easy or quiet.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to say Paramount go away, but Paramount go away.
Paramount is
go
being
away.
petty.
They really
Yes,
are.
they're being petty.
It's because okay, so the whole thing. God, I don't want to do this on the show.
About this,
I don't
know.
want to do this on this show right now. Okay,
Well, I was thinking about it. I'm like, why are they doing this? What are they hoping to get out of this? What's the point?
it's
But
not even
then
that. It's one of
it's
these
the
things
second
where-
line. It's the second line here about them trying to get different directors on the board of directors. I'm like, they're trying to take over the board of directors before they even own
Yeah.
the company.
Yeah,
This-
that's
this
called
whole-
a coup.
This whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
This whole thing is because they were promised Warner Brothers. They were promised if we give certain people, if we grease certain palms, that we are going to get this, and we are going to be the dominant force. And every movie is, unless it's Disney, is going to be us, and we are going to make all of the money. Right?
Mhm.
It is so
corrupt,
fucking transparent that they are trying to build a monopoly.
Yeah,
I don't know how you can look at this and not be like, "Hey, look, it's a monopoly."
Yeah, it is
literally what a monopoly is.
It is corruption at the highest form and the
Yes.
highest level. And the whole thing is because Warner Brothers is like, well, we have a better deal with Netflix. We think that that's going to be a better deal. It throws a wrench into the whole cog. And now they're probably crying to their buddies that are the ones that are supposed to be running all this stuff and going to the FCC and saying, oh, well, no, that was supposed to be our deal, and that's supposed to be our money, and we're supposed to be
They're a
getting
bunch
that.
of whiny little children.
It is.
Who have way too much money.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
The Ellisons are pissed because they spent all this money and they're not getting the return that they were expecting out of it. And now they're having a tantrum about it.
Well, forgive me if I don't feel bad for our oligarchs.
Now, again, I'm going to take back what I said at the beginning, right? When I said Paramount go away. I don't have an issue with Paramount. I have an issue with who's running Paramount.
Skydance?
Skydance.
Yeah.
Definitely. I have an
because
issue with us having just these little media fiefdoms. That's my problem.
I have an issue with the leadership, not with the organization itself. The Ellisons can disappear tomorrow and somebody else is running Paramount and it will be a different company. So I don't have an issue with Paramount. I have an issue with who's running Paramount. And I have an issue with the way that they're playing the game because they're pissed off that Warner Brothers, the other major giant studio outside of Universal and Disney, is over here not allowing them to absorb them. And Netflix is getting that. And Netflix has all of these plans that they don't like because they know Netflix is going to make a bunch of money doing modernizing what all of this is.
It's just petty bullshit. It's
It
really
is.
all it is.
That's all I'm going to leave it at, mainly because one, I know Frank is going to clip everything I just said to piss off everybody on TikTok and on the reels and everything like that. Two, this is veering too far into politics, and I don't want to go into that
because I don't want to start getting anti-capitalist here. So let's move on.
Yeah.
All right. So, oh, this is a fun
you like how I said that though? It's like I know Frank's gonna clip everything I just said.
Oh yeah, no, totally, totally. It's what Vecna wants you to believe, man. After a full week of non-stop speculation, theories stacked on theories, and fans reading way too deeply into things, Conformity Gate, the belief that Netflix was secretly holding back a surprise 9th episode, officially fizzled out on January 7th. But not before taking the streaming service down with it. When 8 p.m. Eastern Time and 5 p.m. Pacific Time rolled around, the same time previous episodes had dropped, fans flooded Netflix anyway, convinced the real finale was about to unlock. The surge was so intense, it reportedly crashed the service. No secret episode ever appeared, and just like that, Conformity Gate collapsed under its own weight.
I told everybody.
No one listens to us.
I
we know this. No one listens to us.
I believed. I wanted it. I'm all for the rumors. I'll admit it. I was conforming to Conformity Gate. I wanted to believe there was something. I even said something to my wife. She's like, "What happened to that 9th episode you were talking about?" And I'm like, "I'll go do the dishes. Sorry."
I told everybody that all you guys are doing is you're Mephistoing this all over again. It is not going to happen. And I knew the reason I know it wasn't going to happen is because they tied it up so neatly at the end of episode 8, and everybody's just like, no, there's more. They wanted to come up with every excuse for why there was going to be another episode, mainly because it wasn't what they wanted it to be. It's not that it wasn't good. It's that we have all these theories and these theories didn't play out. And if there's got to be a way to make our theories true. And it never worked out that way. It's not kind of how it works.
As I said last week, it is the same type of thinking that leads to people being like, oh, the sequel trilogy should be decanonized. Oh, new Star Trek isn't canon. It's those same kind of people. It's that same kind of thinking. It's like you're not owed anything.
Yeah.
This is someone telling you a story. You're not, if you want to be part of the story, go play D&D. So
yes.
There's another audience out there that just wanted more Stranger Things. There's people that just enjoyed the ending, but they just wanted more.
James, I may be one of those people. 10 people.
And that's okay. People. We're gonna conform together, and we lost. We lost.
Oh man.
Well,
we're gonna conform to losing.
Well, speaking of forming, it's what Vecna wants you to believe, man. Again, Matt Duffer and Ross Duffer are teasing that there's even more happening behind the scenes, including a secret project they aren't allowed to talk about yet.
See?
Damn it. Speaking with Entertainment Weekly, Matt explained that the plan moving forward is intentionally measured. Quote, right now, everything you said is all we have planned. Well, there's one other thing I can't talk about, so I sort of just lied to you, but that's also really cool. But the live-action spinoff is what the main focus is right now. I wish I could talk about it more, but we have a specific idea or philosophy for how the show and the Stranger Things universe, if you want to call it that, can continue. So don't close the gate just yet. Conformity Gate is back on.
It's back on. Yes.
Back on.
It's not going to be a secret episode or a secret season of Stranger Things.
It's a
going to be
secret
a
project.
Not secret, but
No,
yeah.
it's gonna be either a spin-off series or secret project. Doesn't mean it's anything that has to do with Stranger Things.
They've already talked about doing spin-offs, and there's going to be the spin-off series that they're talking about, and then the anime or the animated show that's coming out,
I'm saying anime?
Tales of
That's awesome.
85, and there's a book about Nancy, but this is something different that they haven't talked about yet.
Again, it may not be Stranger Things related.
Right.
They
You know
just
what?
said that they have another project on Netflix. That doesn't
How
mean-
dare
Yeah,
you? They don't.
their other project, weirder stuff.
They said the Stranger Things universe, if you want to call it that. We're talking about Stranger Things.
Okay.
For how
Conform,
the show and
sir.
Stranger- it could be. Yeah, it could be unrelated though. This quote doesn't tell us anything.
Conform to that.
There's
It's
one
more
other
Stranger
thing
Things.
we can't talk about. I sort of lied to you. That's also really cool. And then they go into, but the live action spinoff is the main thing we focus on, which we could talk about the live action spinoff more, I think is what they're saying.
What I'm hoping for is not Conformity Gate. It's, hey, we're announcing another Stranger Things show that takes place in the 90s.
Ooh. Yeah.
I'll conform to that. I'm okay with that.
James just wants something to conform to. We need to give him something to conform to.
We just want more Stranger Things. Okay. Is that so much to
All right,
ask for?
Well, as I said, don't close the gate yet. Conformity Gate is back on. So
Yeah, I want to
Next,
show
we're
I want a show that takes place in the 90s so that James can relive his highlights from the early 2000s.
You mean my blonde highlights? Because I did have blonde highlights.
I
back in
know
the
that's
day.
what I'm talking about.
I listened to way too much ska, and I
Yes.
bleach
let's have the
dyed
entire
my hair.
soundtrack of the show be ska.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
just
James, we've
for
been
Dave.
friends long enough that I know about the blonde highlights. I've seen the pictures.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
You know what's
All right,
crazy is
so-
like you look at James's hair right now. Hold on, let me take this off the screen. You look at James's hair right now, and he's got the salt and pepper. That used to just be blonde streaks.
It was blonde. That was
Yeah.
blonde. It looked good. I'll tell you
So
that much.
he's always had good hair with a different color in it.
Yeah. And blonde was one of them.
Blonde was one of them.
All right. So, shifting gears entirely, this is Red 2, call sign Maverick. Director Sean Levy has shared that the Starfighter set became a magnet for Hollywood heavyweights. Last week, Steven Spielberg was here. He said, before casually dropping that Tom Cruise also paid a visit. Cruise didn't just stop by, he arrived by helicopter while his team blasted the Mission Impossible soundtrack over loudspeaker. That's
course he did.
amazing.
That sounds hilarious.
That's such a
That's
flex.
great.
that's
Uh,
such a Tom Cruise thing, man.
Right. Well,
Was he,
you know,
was he also dancing with a bald cap on? He was just like Lex Grossman in it the whole entire time.
he was purging all those thetans. Levy joked that Cruise should hop behind one of the cameras, and the actor actually did it. And now Tom Cruise is wielding a camera, ruining his very nice shoes. Levy continued. I don't say Levi. Levy continued. According to the report, Levy was in the middle of staging a lightsaber duel set in the water, described as a muddy pond. If only there was a Jedi running scene for Tom.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine that? He just shows up like, hey, look at me. I'm Tom Cruise.
I feel like this might be a joke, though. Like he arrived by helicopter, but it's so Tom Cruise.
Yes.
Here's the thing: Tom Cruise himself confirmed that he directed a underwater lightsaber scene. So it's
That's
like
incredible, man. Well, it's not underwater; it's on the water, apparently. Oh, set in the water. Yeah,
no,
it
it's
in the water,
supposedly it's like an underwater duel.
Fuck,
Yeah,
all right.
which
I mean,
kinda
we've
makes me
seen that before.
yeah,
yeah.
it kind of makes me more excited for Starfighter because it's like
Yeah, I mean, I do want actual starfighting in the movie, but sure.
it's just it's a weird thing, right?
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm cool with this. Sounds fun.
Underwater
I'd
lightsaber
like
scene.
a
Underwater-
starfighter in my Starfighter movie,
An underwater lightsaber duel as directed by Tom Cruise.
as directed by Tom Cruise. That's so good.
It's so funny.
No, I
As you
love it. It's just hilarious.
It's also, think about this. Tom Cruise's directorial debut is a Star Wars movie.
It's a Star well, not director, cinematographical, cinematographical, I guess.
Something like
there
that.
you go.
Yeah, that's I love that's hilarious.
It so makes me want to see this movie now. Like I just
No.
I
want to
know.
see
I'm
what
more
the scene
excited for
is.
it now. It's just it sounds like a ridiculous film, and I'm in. I'm there.
It's so good.
All right. Well, that's it. That is
That was our last
it.
story. Oh my gosh.
That's our last story.
We got through it fairly painless here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job.
Well, I guess with that being
So
said,
we're moving on. I don't know what.
See you guys next week.
well, if you would,
well-
if you would like to walk around with the Tom Cruise,
Yes.
shirt,
Oh yeah, if
But
you
also
want
represent
if
distance
you want the ball cap that he was dancing in, we don't have that, but we do have merch, people.
that's right. We got merch, people.
Burr, 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 burr.
It's no sound.
We
All
got
right.
merch, people, and so can you. Philippe, tell us how to get the merch.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We now have a merch store. That's right, merch for everybody. Oh yeah, ladies and
You get
gentlemen.
merch. And you
You get merch, and you get
and
merch.
You don't get merch, and you get.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you head to www.streamlabs.com/distance-nerding/merch, we've got a merch store, guys. And just to kind of show off a little bit of that merch, I got a video for you all here. So moving forward, this is how we're doing this. We've got videos. So
Oh.
So there's a bunch of different logos, bunch of different types of
hi.
shirts. You can pick out colors. You can pick out, I think we have a tank top. Yes, tank top.
Yeah, we got designs, variant logos.
We're just having fun, playing around, loving the IP that we love. We're nerding out together.
exactly. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get in on some of that merch, and the joke that I was making was, you want some of that Tom Cruise merch. There is a Top Gun one that's in there.
There is, yes.
Yes.
I remember that.
So there you go. That's some Tom Cruise merch right there for you guys. But yes, Distance Nerding does have a merch store. Everything from clothes to glassware to phone cases, all that kind of fun stuff. We got
Anything you want to buy, we have.
That's right. Pretty soon the Distance Nerding cannon will be on there. We're gonna have a Distance Nerding tank.
Right.
Flamethrower.
Right. Yes.
Flamethrower.
Just moving flamethrower.
Exactly.
Want to be great.
Yeah,
Right.
and then the Distance Nerding poop flinger. We're gonna have all that stuff. It's gonna be amazing.
All right. All right.
Bring
Why don't you
it-
put the link?
Bring it to a protest near you.
Put
Yes,
the
and
link
for
in
the
the chat.
OnlyFans, we have exclusive merch. No, I'm kidding.
I will do that. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, make your way over to that website. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. Where
Did we update Instagram? Oh my gosh, I think I may have forgot to add it to Instagram. We'll add it to Instagram as well. So if you don't find it here, just at Distance Nerding on Instagram, and we'll have the link for you in the bio.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk scheduling here. This schedule that we've got: Tuesdays, Distance Nerding from 6:30 to 8:30. All the news, all the fun things that are going on over the course of the week. Thursdays, Distance Nerding interviews, and the interview that we've got this week is a pretty big one. The writer that we have coming on, Jordan Morris, is a current Marvel writer. He's actually the guy that's running the Marvel Predator comic right now.
Wow.
But he's also done like a lot of like horror comics. He's done Deadpool. He's done he did the last big Godzilla run for Marvel. So I mean, he's done some pretty big runs. He'll be on the show this week. Graveyard's already excited because there's a bunch of books that he wrote that Graveyard absolutely loves. So
Awesome.
we're ready for fun stuff. He already started writing the interview. He's so excited.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
JR, if you're still in the chat, you got to make sure you're there on Thursday. We'll
That's
message JR just in case.
Yeah, JR, because we mentioned, like I just mentioned, he did the Godzilla Invades LA. comic book
Ooh.
because they did a bunch of so I guess Toho did a bunch of comic books over the last couple of years that are Godzilla invading different cities in the US.
Okay.
And he wrote the one for Godzilla Invades LA.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's
That's cool.
pretty cool. Then of course Fridays when we do have games, the buzzer from 6:30 to 8:30. Oh yeah, JR's in the chat. He said, "I hear you." I need to get with Graveyard and see if we can start getting movies ready again. And mostly because I thought about it. Somebody was talking about somebody needs to start doing a run of watching all of the MCU movies leading up into the next thing coming up. It's like,
Yeah,
we can bring back movie night because we were doing movie night for a while.
Yeah,
and just
Yeah,
watch
we-
every MCU movie. One
we
movie.
we could riff track the hell out of it.
Oh yeah, that's exactly the point. So we'd be riff tracking the hell out of it.
Love it.
Yeah. So the buzzer from 6:30 to 8:30 on Fridays, guys. So be there, be square, but not in the pants.
I knew it was approaching, but I didn't know that.
You weren't expecting the SpongeBob laugh, right?
I was not.
So before we do the full wrap right here, Shadu, give everybody your pluggables, sir.
All right. Well, I am at Shadu Studios everywhere for my music. It is at Shadu Music. I talk about lore, world building, writing, and pretty much everything else.
Boom. All right, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support Distance Nerding, the best way to do that is to head over to distancenerding.com. Hit that big blue button at the top right there. And you can join the taco party. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, join the taco party. That's right. Join the taco party. Be the GOAT. And support Distance Nerding. It's the best way for us to continue doing more things, more giveaways. Again, I mentioned it earlier tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm going to say it again. We are at 566 subscribers on YouTube. We hit 600 subscribers. I'm giving away Funko Pops. We're giving away Lego kits. Jamez, I don't know if the Funkos that we were supposed to be getting, if they went to your house or my house, but either way, we've got some Funkos that we're going to be giving away here, guys. And I'm also going to be getting some Lego kits and giving that stuff away. Again, once we hit 600 subscribers, we're giving all that stuff away, and it's going to keep concurrently happening. We're going to give away more and more prizes every 100 subscribers we get. Every time we hit those milestones, we're giving away prizes.
Grab your mom's phone and have her sign up on YouTube.
Right. Grab your grandmother's phone if she has one that has access to the internet. Your grandfather, your father, your estranged brother. Your weird uncle, he's gonna let you take his phone anyway. There's anyone, just random people off the street, just go out into the streets, be like, just
subscribe on Distance Nerding. Seriously, if somebody does that, if somebody just goes and walks up to a random person, grabs their phone, goes to YouTube, subscribes to Distance Nerding. If there's a way to prove that you did that, like say your friend videotaped you doing it or something,
if you want to do like a full like man on the street thing, just do that. Just take your phone, subscribe, then
I'm serious. If somebody does that, if I get a video in our DMs, if we get an email, if I get a video of somebody walking around a town and just randomly, hey, can I see your phone? And then subscribing to Distance Nerding, I will send you 2 Funko Pops.
You know what? If you do that, you can email it to distancenerding@aol.com.
There you go. No, again, send me that video. If I have proof, if I see proof that you are randomly walking up to people and subscribing to Distance Nerding on their phone, I will send you 2 Funko Pops.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing that out right now. So to all the listeners, to anybody who's watching this in perpetuity,
we're not encouraging violence. We're encouraging promotion.
No violence. It's promotion. Again.
Yeah.
And then when they ask you, like, what are you doing? I just subscribe to a channel on YouTube so I can get free Funko Pops.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, can I get free Funko Pops? And you're like,
no.
Yeah, go steal somebody's phone.
If I get like 30 of those, I can't do that.
Just starting.
I'm going to preface this with the first 2 people
The first two
The
people.
first
that
two
do this.
people. If
Otherwise, we do not condone any of this.
if random
Beyond
people
the
do
first
this,
two people.
right? If random people do this, the first two people to show me that they randomly, because you see the videos of like people who are in LA that do stuff like that.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. If you have like your friend recording you walking up to random people, subscribing to Distance Nerding on their phone, the first two people to send me those kind of videos, if people are bold enough to do that, the first two people who do that, I will send you 2 Funko Pops each.
I can't get behind this.
Well, you don't have to. Someone else does.
I'm not condoning this at all. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to follow us in everything that we do at Distance Nerding, connect with us on all the social media places at Distance Nerding. Or, of course, if you would like to send us an email, preferably an email that has a video of you randomly subscribing to people on YouTube. If you want to do that, of course, you can email us at distancenerding@aol.com, and we will read it live on air. But again, if you send us videos, I'm playing it on the show.
We will watch it live on air.
Yeah, I'm playing that on the show 100%. That is happening.
I hate this.
You are going to be more YouTube famous than us, and it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And we're not YouTube famous to begin with. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from us. James, take us home.
Thanks, and keep nerding together. Be nice to everybody, please.
Be nice. That's right.
Be nice to everybody.
This is so good. Bruce,
you're
go to
going
sleep,
to get
man.
arrested. All right.
Bruce, go to sleep. Don't steal anybody's phone,
Bruce. Go to sleep. Do not take people's phones from them.
Do not
unless someone is filming you.
And I was gonna say, and remember, do not steal someone's phone and subscribe to Distance Nerding unless somebody is recording you do it, because then there's no proof.
And unless you hand it back, of course.
Yeah, then there's no proof and nobody believes you. So
right, exactly.
Good night.
Pixar didn't happen. All right.
Thanks, and keep nerding together. We'll see everybody next week
on Thursday.
Deuces.
Bye.
Deuces.
Distance Nerding.